Hello everyone, I'm Priya. I hope you all are safe at your places. So in my previous videos, we learned past tense and present tense and three subcategories of future tense as well. So now let's get started with the fourth one, and that is future perfect continuous tense. Yeah, here we can see an action that continues up to some future point of time comes under future perfect continuous tense. See, here we are mentioning continuous thing, okay? Because of which we need to remember that the action should be going on till till some point of time in future. Okay, the emphasis is always on the continuation of the task or the duration of the action. Okay, it emphasizes on that thing. Okay, and there are some identities as well, and here we go with the identities. It always ends with रहा होगा, रही होगी, रहे होंगे, रहा होगा, रही होंगी. Okay, I hope this is clear till here. And now let's know about the rules. Okay, so for the positive one, we use subject at the very first, as we do every time. Okay, in the affirmative sentences, then shall or will, then have been, then verbs first form plus ing plus object plus for or from plus time. Okay, we use shall with the first person I or we when it's a formal conversation. Okay, and we use will with the rest of the person. And when we talk about have been, know this that it goes with every person to he, she, it, name, or anyone. Now let's know about the negative one. Here we put subject, then shall or will plus not. Okay, then have been plus verbs first form ing plus object plus for or from plus time. Okay, we can use contracted form of shall not or will not as well. Instead of saying will not, we can say won't, or instead of saying shall not, we can say shan't. Okay, so there is another rule carrying the contracted form of the same helping verbs. Now let's talk about the interrogative one. Here we have to put the helping verb at the first place, then subject, have been, verbs first form ing, object, for or from, plus time plus question mark. And never ever forget to mention that question mark thing after your sentence. Okay, people most often do this, they just forget to write the question mark, which is wrong. Okay, now let's know about the another case as well. See, here I have mentioned not as well. Okay, will or shall plus subject plus not. Here the not is after the subject, plus have been plus verbs first form plus ing plus object for or from plus time plus question mark again. Okay, and we can put not with the helping verb as well, as you can see here on the screen. Here won't or shan't, the contracted form of will not or shall not, plus subject, have been, verbs first form ing, object, then for or from, then time, then question mark. Okay, and if there is some reason which is going to be there in the response, then we are going to use this why one. Okay, firstly wh family, I have mentioned here why, but instead of that why specifically, you have to say wh family. Okay, wh family plus will or shall plus subject plus have been plus verbs first form ing plus object plus for or from plus time plus question mark. See guys, I'm not using since here. Why? As you can see, I have mentioned because since refers to a specific point of time but in past, and this is the future tense, right? We can use since in the past perfect and the present perfect as well, but we cannot use since here in the future perfect continuous tense. Okay, and when we talk about for, it presents the duration of time. Okay, and when we talk about from, it's always the starting point of some action. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you now. And now it's time for having some examples. For the positive one, वो यहाँ एक साल से काम कर रही होगी. Okay, so she will have been working here for 1 year. For the negative one, वो यहाँ एक साल से काम नहीं कर रही होगी. She will not have been working here for 1 year. For the interrogative one, वो यहाँ एक साल से काम क्यों कर रही होगी? Why will she have been working here for 1 year? Okay, so here I'm saying why just because I'm going to get an explanation in response. Okay, so this way we are using WH family here. That's why I mentioned why earlier in the rule thing. Okay, so just don't get confused. And now we will be talking about the helping verb at the very first. See here, क्या वो यहाँ एक साल से काम? If there is नहीं, then mention it. Otherwise don't. कर रही होगी, क्या वो यहाँ एक साल से काम कर रही होगी? Will she have been working here for 1 year? Yes or no? Okay. And if that is negative, क्या वो यहाँ एक साल से काम नहीं कर रही होगी? Will she have not been working here for 1 year? Okay, so then the listener or then the person who's in front of me will be like yes or no. Okay, that's why we are using auxiliary or helping verb at the very beginning of the sentence. And when we are showing someone our anger or we are expressing some strong feeling, then we are going to use not with the helping verb like will not. Instead of saying will not, I will say want. Want is the contracted form of will not, right? So won't she have been working here for 1 year? Question mark. I hope this is clear. Now here are the sentences in Hindi. You all have to translate it into English and then submit it to me personally. Okay guys, I hope today's topic is clear to all of you. We will be meeting soon in my next video. Till then, please take care of you, your loved ones, be at your places and be safe.